The summary was about how global brands embrace tremendous mobile advertising and mobile marketing communities, and basically how advertisers and service providers need to cope with this very dynamic innovation and pace of market changing across many industry segments. And I've introduced a couple of case studies from our clients like Mercedes-Benz or Microsoft or Samsung.
Okay, I've read that you have quite a reputation in digital marketing. What other companies have you worked with, and what are your usual practices when you start working with them?
Thank you very much. I've been very lucky to start in the very early days, like 1996, 97. I was working for 12 years for big advertising agencies who belong to the big networks like WPP and Omnicom, and I used to run the sort of global online and mobile advertising for brands like Intel or Mercedes-Benz for about 5-6 years, and then 5 years ago, I co-founded Httpool, and we are rolling out Httpool globally. I'm an entrepreneur by heart, which means we have a couple of more companies that we combine in the technology space, in the advertising and publisher space, that sort of strategically fit into the full-service Httpool strategy.
Okay. You mentioned Mercedes-Benz, Intel, Microsoft. These are all big companies with big funds, yeah? What would you suggest to a new company who doesn't have that much of funds when they are starting in the mobile advertising?
Trying to be innovative. If you can't win an audience, a market, or sell a product through heavy investment and big funds, you need to be very creative and innovative. I mean, it has never been easier, or the barriers have never been lower than today, with the amazing opportunities across social networks and all this media, which is for free, basically. So it's about having a very good sort of product and communication strategy that you can sort of tell consumers really why they should download your app, buy your t-shirt or your MP3 player or whatever in whichever segment or product you are. So really being creative, having great content, and constantly communicating and trying to find the right audience and approach them with something relevant, not a boring generic advertising message, because you just have one chance. Nobody knows you, so rather your product is so amazing, like Instagram, where hundreds of millions of people jump onto the product because you have an amazing product, and nobody knows your brand before that. So that is a chance. Be honest, have a great product, and be creative, and embrace all today's free of charge sort of communication opportunities, talking social networks and PR and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you. On the side note, how did you experience this event?
I totally love it. I mean, I come to Slovenia in the last 5 years regularly. I've been speaking at different conferences like CMO as well, and it's really great for me to see, coming from a very developed market like Germany, UK, or the US, to see how much is happening across these markets, and I'm talking more generic Central and Eastern Europe now, markets like Romania, like Poland, like Hungary, like Russia. They're growing very fast, so our industry and the entire ecosystem around it is basically growing very fast, and it's great to see that these regions are following up very fastly, and that there is great people, great products, great technology, and great innovation coming out of these regions.